yesterday, it took me like 10 minutes to pack up everything because I was not worried at all.
This is my younger sister, Ashley.
I just hope we're far west enough, time where we spend the night tomorrow, that we'll be out of the worst part.
Playing the role of the worried father, my dad.
You think she should be able to drive in a hurricane? Category 5 is just a hurricane?
And the always concerned mother, my mom. And my doggy, Ranger. We packed him, ourselves, and everything we could fit into 2 vehicles and headed north out of Slidell, Louisiana.
Don't zoom in on my nose or something.
And filming the whole time was me. And this is the story of what my family went through when Katrina came.
So here's New Orleans Mayor Ray Nagin.
We're here for our update on Hurricane Katrina, and it's not a meteorologist or an expert that I have talked to that says that this storm will not impact New Orleans.
The lowest barometric pressure ever recorded in the Gulf of Mexico with this storm.
Due to the tidal surge combined with the possibility of intense thunderstorms, hurricane-force winds, and widespread severe flooding, I and Mayor C. Ray Nagin have each declared a state of emergency.
We listened to the radio constantly, but it didn't sound good. Although my mom and sister seemed calm.
That's cool. I already know. No school for, I think, Monday and Tuesday.
I meant, what if your school gets flooded
Oh,
and there's no school anymore?
that's okay. I still have the books. I can still learn. It's an old school. It needs to be rebuilt anyway.
But my dad was worried about what would happen next.
Oh, aren't you glad we're not on I-10? Gridlock.
I'm so glad we left. The storm's feeling stronger. We really considered going to Mammoth Pops.
Yeah.
10 East, I knew it would be empty and it would be smooth sailing. But it's just such a long drive.
From the news, we learned the situation back home was only getting worse.
Ashley's not scared of the hurricane.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not.
Ashley, it's going to wipe out New Orleans.
That sounds bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, so this could be property bad. You know, we drove 2 vehicles, so we got the van in my car.
I'm not worried about it. I don't know why.
If the storm is just west of New Orleans, so New Orleans is just the east of it, then, you know, we could have, you know, a real disaster for a long time down there.
Well, I mean, that would be pretty bad, but the most important things are either with me or, either with me or packed up and sealed tight.
I don't know. And we don't know how long, you know, when we'll be able to get home, so.
It's not gonna get destroyed.
We tried calling our neighbors and friends, but with so many phone lines busy and down, it was difficult to get a hold of people.
We'll have to see, find another place for tonight in case we can't get home tomorrow.
Finally, we heard that Katrina had hit and had started to move onto our city.
We were just outside in a Category 1 hurricane, and Slidell was in a Category 4. So I'm drenched and freezing, and the wind was like...
With my computer as our main source of communication, we finally started to get in touch with neighbors. There had been major flooding and wind damage. And once we were allowed back to our house, we discovered that it had been flooded with 4 feet of swamp water. Our family, neighbors, friends, and strangers all came to our aid. And now, 2 years later, our house is finally back to normal.
Oh my gosh.
Katrina damaged a lot in our lives. but it strengthened our hope and taught us about the kindness of strangers. But above all, when I remember Katrina, I'll remember how my family was there for me and each other, and how together we can get through anything.